Let's say these people in these Middle Eastern countries, it's not tied to Islam, and it's just culture.
Okay.
Would you want these people to come to America?
Would I want the people in the Middle East to come to America? Well, why are we focused on the Middle East? Islam is everywhere.
So would you want, well, because we were talking about the culture there.
Okay.
So these people who have this culture that's not based on Islam, but this oppressive culture that we've talked about that needs reform, you think these people should come to America?
I don't think there should be violent people anywhere.
Right.
If you ask me how we dictate who gets to come, what's your take on that? How do we decide whose cultural practices are wrong?
I believe that some cultures are better than others. I think that Western culture is the best culture in the world.
Oh, that's so nationalistic.
Yes, I'm an American nationalist.
I'm also American, and I trust that our country's done many great things, but I can also recognize that it's done a lot of bad things, and I wouldn't say our culture is better than another culture.
What culture is better than our culture?
I don't think it's a competition as to whose culture is the best. I think there's good things in all cultures and bad things in all cultures.
You can take some things, you can take some good and you can take some bad from some cultures, of course, but it seems like Western culture as a whole has made people the most free, the most equal over any other.
Slavery.
No, well, I mean, there's still 40 million slaves across the world now. None of them are in the West.
Okay, but did Western culture not recently just end segregation? Did Western culture not just start this?
There's still segregation across the world now.
How are you going to tell me that's not? How are you going to say that Western culture is better than those then? As if
because we don't, because we are the ones who got rid of it first.
Did we Westerners get rid of it, or did the people that were oppressed get rid of it?
Well, we had an entire north of this country fight to end slavery.
Did we though? Was it all the people in the north, and was it the white people in the north?
Oh no, of course not. But you know, you look now, and there's nowhere else in America or nowhere else in the world that you are more free than in the West.
Who's free? Like, am I free, as equally free as you?
Yeah, look, you can disagree with me right now. You can't do that in so many other countries. There is no country that has a constitution that like America does.
I disagree. I just wouldn't argue that Western culture is the best culture. I don't think it's a competition because
See, the fact that you can say that it's not the best culture is because you live in the West.
Okay, yes, we have freedom of speech. We have freedom of expression. Are those the only things that constitute the best culture?
Oh, freedom to bear arms, the rest of the Constitution. You have equal rights to do what you want, work where you want, dress the way you like. In America, you have all of these rights. You know, women can go to university and do all these great things.
And that's fantastic, but after I go to the university, am I getting paid as well as somebody else that went to the same university and has the same job?
Yes.
Am I?
Women get paid up to the age of 35.
That's not true.
It is true.
There's a pay gap, and especially when you take women of color into consideration.
Okay. One more time.
And especially when you take women of color into consideration, that's simply not true. Women of color make 50 cents to the white man's dollar.
After the age of 35, you have to account for all the lifestyle choices that women are making.
And why are we making those lifestyle choices?
Because women like those things. They want to start a family.
I think that's an extreme generalization, and you're definitely stereotyping as to what women are expected to do.
I think women would choose to do that if they were left. Like, look at Scandinavia, right? What you have, they have gender equality as the number one thing in their society, right? In these Scandinavian countries. Okay. You still have 20-to-1 nurses, where there's 20 female nurses to every one male nurse and 20 male engineers to every one female engineer.
And you think that's an inherent thing that I was born thinking, that these women are born thinking that that's what they need to do, that they're more...
Women are more naturally caretakers, things like that. They're more nurturing than men, for sure.
I think that was so sorry, but...
Okay. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Okay. That was fantastic. Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No,
Why do you say that?
because there's so many homeless people out on the street.
Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No.
Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
Ooh, I'm not too sure, but I've heard that they don't. Yeah.
Why have you heard that?
I don't know, I've just heard it.
Why do you think they don't pay their fair share?
I just feel like what they pay in taxes is nothing compared to what we pay in taxes.
That's kind of a loaded question, I would say, because when you're saying the rich, who are we talking about? Are we talking about the Illuminati, the Rothschilds?
Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No, definitely not.
How much money do you think you have to make to be in the top 1%?
A f***ing lot.
How much money do you have to make per year to be in the top 1%?
I don't know.
Just about $500,000 or more household income.
It's actually not too bad.
How much money do you make to be in the top 10% of earners in America? Do you guys know?
No, I'm not too sure.
Probably not enough.
If you had to guess, what is the top 10% of income? What do they make?
It has to be over. It has to be in the millions.
Would you consider a $150,000 household income middle class?
Yes.
That's actually the top 10% of earners.
Really?
How much percent of taxes do you think those people pay?
I'd say maybe like 15.
I would say like 10.
Probably less than 5%.
They actually pay 75% of all taxes in this country are done by the top 10%. That's people making 150,000 and above.
Wow.
Pretty much the more you make, the more they'll take.
Oh yeah, we have a pretty progressive tax system that isn't really fair to people who make more money, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes, I would agree with that.
No, the rich pay too much.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I mean, if they do, well, that should be changed.
Actually, if they paid their fair share, they'd actually be paying less.
What's the incentive to earn more? Why would you want to earn more if you're going to have to pay that much in taxes? Taxation is theft. That's what I say.
Is there a difference between men and women?
No, we're all equal.
Is there a difference between men and women?
I think there is, yeah.
Are there differences between men and women?
I would definitely say so, yes.
What differences are those?
I would say emotionally and physically.
Is there a difference between men and women, Mr. Trump? What are the differences between men and women?
Genital parts, obviously. That's pretty much it.
Do you think women cry and are more emotional than men?
That's what society portrays, but I know a lot of men who cry. I cried last night.
Who do you think is better at raising a family, a man or a woman?
Gosh, these are tough questions, aren't they? I would say, my natural instinct would say a woman just because she has more maternal instinct.
You don't think men are more career-oriented and women are more suited for raising children?
No.
You think I'm a good man or a bad man?
You a player. No. I could tell.
Would you guys rather have a successful marriage or a successful career?
Successful marriage.
Successful marriage.
Successful career.
Would you rather have a successful marriage or a successful career?
I mean, I don't plan to get married, so I guess that one's out of the question.
Do you think a woman can do anything that a man can do?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think a man can do anything a woman can do?
No.
You don't think women can do what men do?
We can, but men don't want us to. And they judge us for it.
Do you think a woman can do anything that a man can do?
Oh, hell yeah. Sometimes even better.
Like Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you here today?
I am here today because I am trying to encourage people to stop slut shaming.
Okay, why are you guys here today?
I'm here to exercise my right to stand up for what I believe in. It's gonna do what I want with my body and with my life.
Until y'all have to have a period every month and give life, then you can say something. Until then, you get nothing.
You don't need no man.
Hell to the no. I mean, have a couple on the back burner for fun, but you know.
Why are you here today?
I'm here to turn up.
What's your definition of slut?
My definition of slut is embracing my body, loving myself, and not giving a about what anybody else thinks about me.
What is a slut? Can you tell me what a slut is?
Slut definition that I've heard is just, sleeping around and getting with other people, having relationships that don't mean much, really.
Okay, that's not true. It's about a person trying to find themselves.
Would you want your daughter to be a slut?
It depends on how she would define it, you know? Like, if my daughter considered herself a slut, that would be okay.
If she takes it as empowering like this event is, then of course I'll call her a slut.
You would call your daughter a slut if it was empowering, right?
Exactly.
Like being a slut is like a good thing now.
That is what we're here for. The way that black people took the N-word and we made it our word and made it a great word is the same thing for slut.
You think the N-word is a good word? What did you mean by that?
I do. And we made it our word and we made it fun and we made it cool. We made it our word.
The N-word is very fun.
It is fun. I like that word. It's my favorite.
It's your favorite?
My favorite.
That's funny.
There are so many other oppressed groups that we do need to focus on as well, like black people, people of color, immigrants, all of that. So I feel like, especially as a white woman, I feel like we definitely need to, I don't speak for everyone, so I feel like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
All minorities should be sluts. Do you think that women are oppressed in America?
Oh yeah, we're definitely not treated equally. Absolutely not.
Do you think women are oppressed in America?
Depressed?
Oppressed.
Oppressed. Is that a real question? Yeah, definitely.
Do you believe that we have a rape culture here in America?
Oh yeah, rape culture is embedded in American society, in world society. It's everywhere.
And why do you wear the F Trump hat?
I mean, why not? There are so many reasons, but
misogynistic. He's disrespectful to women. Like he's.
Maybe he should be at the slow walk. How high do you think the minimum wage should be?
Well, definitely a lot higher than what it is right now.
I mean, I'd probably say the highest is maybe 20, absolute highest.
How high should the minimum wage in California be?
That's a good question. Maybe like $25. I mean, that's pretty high, no?
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking more like 35.
35? I would agree with that.
What about 45?
Where do you draw the line? That's the question, huh? I'd go with 45 too. I'd agree with that.
I mean, I come from New Jersey. The minimum wage was like $8.37. Then waitress minimum wage is $2.30. So it's a lot lower and it sucks. So I definitely think higher minimum wage is good.
How high should the minimum wage be?
Man, I think, these people work hard in the United States. I think they need to everything $15 up. If they're working at McDonald's, Rod A's, anything, make it $15 up. You know what I'm saying? They paying taxes anyway.
What about $20 up?
You know what? I think so.
25.
You know what? I said 25 because these people get up every day, taking chances too.
What number would you say to raise the minimum wage to?
I think like maybe 17.25, something like that.
What about 30?
30 sounds good, you know?
I mean, I worked at a job when they raised it to 11. At my old job, they counted everyone's hours.
Then why are you saying we should raise the minimum wage then? That doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
I don't know.
If they're paying people a lot more for wages, they'd have to then fire people to keep their profits the same.
I don't think so. That's.
Because then they'd be paying people a lot more and not making as much money.
That's just nothing but excuses.
If I were to say that the data shows that raising the minimum wage actually raises prices and lowers, makes the economy worse, would that change your mind at all?
Of course, definitely.
Have you seen what happened in Seattle?
No.
Raised the minimum wage there to $15 an hour, and it didn't go so well. Do you think everyone should get paid the same, even if they're not good workers? Like you and I you're really good at your job and I'm not, and then we both get paid the same minimum wage. Is that fair?
Well, I think on like a moral level, it's not fair for that person to be slacking off. But I think that there should still be the same base for everybody because that's just what the job is.
Do you think if you're a really good employee and I suck as an employee, we should both get the same minimum wage, both working the same job, but you work it well and I don't? Is that fair?
No, I mean, I guess that's not fair. But yeah, I mean, I think that also, if I'm working better, then I should be able to get a better position at what I'm doing. But yeah, if we're doing the same shit and you're getting paid the same amount, then that seems kind of silly, especially for the business, because they're wasting their own resources on you, who is just losing them money.
And that's what a minimum wage is.
Yeah, okay.
Last week has honestly been terrifying. And
You're terrified yourself?
I'm terrified, and I'm a straight, liberal, upper middle class white woman, and I'm scared.
Why are you here today?
I am here for all women. I am a mother of 4 sons, and that has nothing to do with the situation at hand.
Why are you here today?
I'm here because someone is up for a Supreme Court judge who shouldn't be.
What do you think will happen if he gets appointed?
I just think he's going to be making decisions for people and ruining people's lives.
Senator Kamala Harris, Senator Dianne Feinstein, why are they not in this so-called election? Thank you very much. We are angels of strength as one.
Are you scared for this country if he gets confirmed?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think this is totally to get Trump out of the FBI investigation into Russia.
Day is up, Republicans. Women are here to vote you out.
His whole sneering at the whole questioning about him ever having a blackout,
I like beer. Do you like beer? I like beer.
You can say you were on the streets of Hollywood protesting! You can say that because you are here tonight!
What do you think about Ford's testimony? Do you believe everything she said? Do you think there are any holes in her story?
I believe everything she said. You know, people don't lie about things like that, not in the way that she said them, too.
And we just saw a school bus pass by with 10 and 12-year-olds putting their fists out the window because they know.
10-year-olds and 12-year-olds are the most educated voter base. Do you think we should always believe the woman when they come forward with things?
Yes.
We should always believe the woman.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
And we need to always believe the women, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that, I understand that for many people that is hard and that is a slippery slope. But at the end of the day, like, women are telling the truth because it's hard. And it's something you do when it's really scary and really hard. And no woman makes that up.
Do you think America is great?
No.
Do you think America is great?
Sorry.
Okay, who are you?
Elena.
Elena?
Yeah.
Are you with anyone?
Like, romantically?
No. Do you think America is great?
Yes, I think America is great. It's always been great. You know, our president come on to make America great again. It never was not great.
What countries are greater than America?
Germany, Sweden, like countries that have free education, health care. Like, nobody should be homeless.
Do you think America is great?
Absolutely.
Do you think America is great?
Sometimes.
Do you think America is great?
Yes, I.
Do you think America was founded on good values?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I mean, everything that's happened to develop America has been pretty bad, so I don't know.
Just America being is pretty bad?
Like discovering America and things like that. It was like a bad outcome. I mean, we had to kill Indians, but it's okay.
How do you get rid of the homelessness here?
Information.
What are the things you think we need to fix in America?
Oh, look around you.
What do you think in America could be improved upon?
Everything.
Do you love America?
Well, I think it's a great country in the world. Yeah, but I love my own country.
What country are you from?
Taiwan, not China.
Taiwan. Okay. Do you think America is the greatest country on earth?
No.
Do you think America is the greatest country on earth?
I don't think that, but I mean, it's a good place to be.
What's a better country?
I think they're all equal in their right.
Oh, that's not true. What country do you think is better than America?
It seems like, to tell you the truth, it seems like everybody that I meet from Canada is so happy. And I mean, I think because they have free healthcare, though.
Is there anywhere else in the world you'd want to live?
Yes.
Where?
Heaven.
You're already here in LA, baby.
Close to it, right?
Would you rather live somewhere else?
No.
Why not?
Again, the freedoms, the Constitution, the things that are guaranteed to me here that I'm not guaranteed anywhere else.